Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile Ascendancy. We are in Act 3 Cruel, and we are looking to continue where we left off, which was at the marketplace. We got all 3 busts at the marketplace. We need to go to Solaris, do the docks, and go on to Piety, right? So, the Gemling Queen and the Gravisius quest. So let's get all our auras and everything set up, and let's go. Let's just go do some questing today. So, how? What's the goal today? What's the goal for today? Today's goal. I'm thinking. I'm thinking it might be possible for us to go ahead and make it all the way to Piety. Um, 40 minutes to get to Piety. It doesn't seem too bad. Now, the Catacombs is here, so if I wanted to, I could potentially go do the trials in Catacombs. But, like I said in the previous episode, I think I will leave that for my own time, outside of recording time. I'm starting to think that, there are certain areas, especially in the cruel difficulty, that maybe it doesn't require, me going in and actually recording it. We've seen a lot of the same content. The thing with Path of Exile is you do the 3 acts, or the 4 acts on 3 difficulties, so you end up seeing the same thing over and over. I would prefer to avoid that in this format where we're recording the episodes. So I'm considering just skipping, some things in the future. And one of the things that I'm sure that I can skip is the trials in. The trials in Cruel. So there's that. You probably won't be seeing that. Similarly, I've been sort of leveling the Forsaken Masters on my own time, and I haven't been showing much of that either. So stuff like that, you don't need to see it. It's okay. And if you do, maybe let me know. But to me, it just feels like something that it's a little bit repetitive, and it does get boring. So yeah. Now, what doesn't get boring is fighting bosses. Even when you're in Cruel or whatever, it's cool to see synergies, bosses, see the character's progression. So I don't want to lose that element in my recordings. The slow leveling process. If anything, you can skip some of the content just to see, how our character is developing. I don't ever want to lose that in my recordings, because it is time consuming, to level up your character, and being able to see how far you come from the beginning. I feel like it is quite rewarding. Maybe that's the wrong word, but maybe not rewarding, but it's an experience in itself, right? Just to see how far you've come. So yeah, there's that. How's everyone doing? It's March, and for a lot of people in high school, that means it's March break, which is cool. For everyone else, for everyone that's over the age of 19 in Canada and over the age of 21 in the States, it's St. Paddy's Day. At least it's St. Paddy's week. I saw a lot of people celebrating St. Patrick's Day over the weekend, and I myself, I didn't get to do too much, but typically on St. Patrick's Day, that's when you bust out all the beers, right? I mean, I wouldn't mind a beer myself right now. And that's one of the things about drinking in general. It loses its novelty fast, but it's hard to say no to a nice cold beer on a hot day. It's like a nice way to relax, a nice way to put up your feet, and just play some games. If I could, I should have got some beer. Playing on the weekend, drinking a beer. Seems like a pretty good day to me. Oh, it's in a Arcanus box. Now the question becomes, how much do I want to invest into this strong box. I definitely do not want to roll it as a white box. For those who do not know, oh, this guy looks dope as fuck. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Huh. That's his name. That would be my reaction too. Anyways, I need to at least put some blues, turn it into a blue. And then roll plus items. Right? Nope. Maybe. Nope. 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 Is it really that hard to roll for? Okay, 5 additional items. Good enough. I spent a lot of currency on it. I don't want to spend any more. And hopefully we will get something good. Let's see. Is it good? We got a couple jewelers that makes up for all the alterations we spent, and we got a lot of transmute, which is okay, I suppose. You know what? I'm not opposed to it. I think that was okay. So next thing we gotta do, let's get the ribbon spool. Let's kind of just rush through this content. I don't think there's too much waiting for us at this point. You see a Paranda's chest. Okay. And a level. With that level, I did want to get a dexterity point and see whether I could use that new sword. I think that was the plan. Okay, let's get ourselves into a choke point so they can't attack us all at once. Oh, wow, that was a lot of damage. And this chest, some more coin. And we're back up to 200 coins. If you farm fast enough, the Paranda's coins are actually not too difficult to obtain, which is it's a good thing. It really is. Okay, so I wanted dexterity. I could get 10 right here, and that might be what I would go for, because I do need to get to the life wheel eventually, so might as well start now. I need 158 dexterity in order to equip that sword, or that rapier I had in my stash. Now, the rapier might not even be better than what I currently have. I mean, I don't have a great weapon, but it's decent. It has good physical damage, and that's all I'm looking for, really. So... our next thing we need to do is we need to get to the docks. We got the ribbon spool. The docks is typically always towards the north end, or the northwest end. So if you just keep going this way, yeah, you'll eventually hit the docks. For the most part, you know, Path of Exile, the map layouts, they're not the same, but they're very similar. So if you run the same zones long enough, like eventually you figure out the patterns. I can't really figure out the dock patterns. That one's a little bit more difficult. Like, I have no idea where I'm gonna go to find the Thamite. No idea where I'm supposed to go to find the waypoint, stuff like that. But it's we'll get there. Docks is actually a really not only is it an easy place to farm for EXP, it's also a pretty fun place to farm. So I don't mind, you know, killing the monsters here. It's quite enjoyable, really. Sanctified Flask. Now that could actually be useful. The nice thing about Sanctified Flask is it heals very quickly. You don't recover as much life as a Hollow Flask, but since we take so much spike damage, it might be a good idea to actually use a Sanctified Flask over a Hollow Flask. A Hollow Flask, you heal over 8 seconds, so that's around like 250 HP per second. This one is like, what is that? It's 400 something HP, 450 HP per second. That's a big difference. It's like double the healing. So we'll take that instead. And that's one of the things. It's one of the more subtle things in this game where there's actually you know, the bigger flask might not, or the higher level flask might not be the better one. Oh, another Arcanus box. Instead, you want to see, you know, oh, certain flasks it takes longer to regenerate, but I regenerate more life. It gives this game a lot more choice. I like how they've, you know, how they've done flasks in this game. I think it's one of the more innovative features in an action RPG in general, really, in this whole genre. So once again, we want to get plus items. It's just so hard to roll, really. Ugh. Okay, six additional items. That's good enough. And I really don't know whether this is worth it. You know, I spent like 8 alterations here. What do we get back out of it? I mean, if I can get 1 chaos, it would be worth it. A jeweler is like 4 alterations, so maybe it is worth it. I don't know. No, a jeweler is like 3 alterations. I'm not sure actually. How many alterations make a chaos? Like 16, and then 8 alterations is a fusing, and 2 jewelers. No, how many jewelers is a fusing? 4? So jewelers 2 alts? I don't know, we break even. We got an alchemist though, which is not bad. I actually don't know the exchange rates. That's how little I deal with this economy. I don't know the values of currency all that well. And it's something that I should know, you know. I should get more into trading. It is how you make... It is how you become successful in this game. And successful in the sense that you become... You actually matter in the market. You know, you can actually make a decent profit in the market. You gotta trade. And... I mean, it doesn't hurt you if you don't trade. After all, we've been playing this entire time without trading a single thing. But if you do want to get the really good items, and not have to spend a lot of time, you're gonna have to do a little bit of trading. That's just what the game is like. Oh my god, the damage! What's going on? Must be a boss or something. Oh, everything hurts. I see it. Over there. Do I have bad resistance? No, it's fine. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm using Veil Lightning Strike to try to like use the AoE and get them lower, but oh, it hurts. Oh my god. This is crazy. Okay. We're alright. We're alright. I think we did it. Right? What just happened? Okay, he's back there. He despawned. The boss despawned. I didn't kill him. I'm quite sure I didn't kill him. What? What just happened? Oh well, I'm not gonna question it. So I mean, that's one of the problems with this build that we have, right? We do not have enough sustain, not enough life regen. And it's not something that we can fix easily either. That's the part that kind of worries me. It's like, I'm using Poacher's Mark to get life on hit. Maybe Life Leech would be better? I don't know. Like maybe I can use Warlord's Mark? Or reduce the damage on this thing. Yeah, I'm really at a loss here. How do I build up survivability? Maybe I should use more defensive auras, but I really like my offensive auras, right? I really don't want to switch those. So I'm in what you would call a bit of a pickle right now. I'm in a bit of a pickle. I can't figure out what to do. For now, I mean, at least we're living. We are dying every now and then. I mean, the number of deaths must be racking up at this point. 16 times. That's a lot. Good thing we're not in hardcore league. Right now we're just smashing our faces into things we can't kill.
You want something?
But I would prefer not to have to do that, you know? So I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure something out by the time we get into Merciless. This won't do. We're just gonna get one shot by bosses if we keep this up. So maybe I get like a lightning coil or something. The biggest problem is that I just don't have enough life regen. Well, not life regen, life leech, I guess. Yeah, we really need to look into that. Figure something out. I mean, damage is fine. And one potential thing I could do is maybe instead of using Hatred, maybe I switch over to Herald of Ash. That only takes like 35% of my mana. And then maybe I could use like some sort of defensive aura, like Grace or Determination. Oh, not Determination. Yeah, probably Grace if I were to switch out for a defensive aura. I'm not sure actually. Maybe I can use both Warlord's Mark and Poacher's Mark. And then I'll have Frenzy charges and Endurance charges. That might be an option too. And then I'll have Lifesteal and Life on Hit. It could be good. Who knows? But right now I'm only stealing 12 life on hit, which really isn't enough when these guys are chunking me for like 400 damage. And that's a really big problem too, right? Why are they chunking me for 400 damage in the first place? The answer is I have no armor and I have no evasion. There's no defense whatsoever. Okay, maybe that's the first thing we need to look at. We need to get better equipment. This is... I think the shield is the biggest problem. The shield needs to be like a really good armor shield or something. I don't know. And then the rest of it is maybe mitigated through Life Leech. I just need more of everything. More of everything. That's what I want. Can I have that, please? GGG. Just more of everything. That'd be good, thank you. Imagine that's how, like, that shouldn't be how it works, right? Like, it's like say, what do you need more of? Well, like typically someone would answer like, you know, let's say you're in a basketball game, right? And they're like, well, this is the first half. You had a rocky start, but you seem to be coming back. Well, what's your plan for the second half of the game? And then, you know, typically they go like, well, you know, our offense has been doing well. I think we need to, you know, pick it up on the defense. We need to play more hustle, like have more hustle. You know, we should play more energetic or whatever. Imagine the guy who answered the interview just goes, you know what? We just need to do everything better. Nothing's working. You know, you know you're fucked. You know. At that point, it's like either you're a terrible interviewer, you know, you're just awful at answering questions, or it's like your team kind of sucks, you know. We need everything. Just that's all. Yeah, we need more of everything. That's how I feel right now. I need more of everything. And I guess it's not necessarily true. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the defense, or not defense, with the offense that I have. It's not one-shotting people, but at the very least, it's okay. Okay, let's go to Solaris. Join. Solaris Temple level 2. Get the waypoint. Oh man, it lags in here. What area is this? Where am I? Australia. Oh my god, it really lags. So Dexterity Amulet would probably be pretty good, since that is the stat that I am missing. And I'm hoping it's actually a decent amulet. It is not a decent amulet. As a matter of fact, it is very disappointing. Thank you. Always say thank you for the people who are sharing the Solaris waypoints. You know, they are helping you out. Oh god, am I stuck in Australia? No, this is Washington. Why am I lagging?
Yes, what is it?
Okay, so I will equip this amulet just so that I can see whether this rapier is actually better than my current weapon. So currently I have 407 DPS. With this, 387. Okay, so this rapier isn't actually better. Slightly surprising. Really? Why? I guess it has less physical damage. Okay, fine. Fair enough.
Yes, what is it?
If you say so. So let's put our amulet back on. And this amulet is actually pretty useless, to be honest. It has no resistance, no life. All it has is some damage, which is, once again, not what we're looking for. At this point, I need more armor, more evasion. I have to make a choice of what kind of defense I want, whether that be evasion or armor or energy shield. And I think the conclusion I'm going to come to is probably more armor. I probably want to run Arctic armor, because a melee character does stand still for a long time, and I need to run fortified. That's probably one of the biggest things that I need, a fortified gem. That's probably where my defense problems are coming from. The fortified gives you like plus 20 to everything, right? Or plus 20 to physical mitigation? I don't know. And then combined with Warlord's Mark, we can get endurance charges, which will also reduce physical. So do I self-cast Warlord's Mark? That sounds like a terrible idea, actually. Right now it's Blasphemy, Poacher's Mark. I mean, I could give Blasphemy, Warlord's Mark a try and just see how it goes. Do we steal more life? You never know. Before Warlord's Mark was the level was pretty low, so maybe now it's better. But we're not. It's not granting more life leech. It's still 2%. Huh. Let's give it a try. We'll see whether Poacher's Mark is better or Warlord's Mark. The nice thing about Warlord's Mark is maybe we can keep up endurance charges, and I mean, that combined with a cast on damage taken Immortal Call might just it might just become, you know, the one thing that tips us over the edge in terms of survivability. So, oh wow, spike damage is a problem. Oh my god, I can't get out of here. What's going on? Oh, it almost killed me. Oh, there's a rogue exile. That must have been bear trap or something. I gotta kill this guy. Wow, he was doing a lot of damage. I didn't even notice. Yeah, it's his traps. His traps hurt. But it does seem Warlord's Mark is better. Especially with the endurance charges. We get a bit more physical reduction. And I feel like Warlord's Mark combined with armor seems pretty good. Let's go with that for a bit and just test it out. Oh, this armor. Fire, lightning resistance, a lot of life. Why not, right? It just makes everything better. This is what we're asking for. We want everything. We do lose energy shield, but I mean, how good is energy shield really? Orb of storms, it's not very important. I can take this out. And then yeah, okay. Okay. I feel a bit better now. I actually think we've upgraded ourselves a little bit. And slight marginal improvements are the sort of things I want to show on my recordings, right? These are the kind of things I want to show each episode. You know, we increase our stats marginally every episode, you know, and we just get a little bit better. That's what RPG is all about, you know. So I feel stronger. I do feel stronger. And that makes me pretty happy. Now, okay. Summoning a golem would be a good idea. And look, we're leeching more life than we're no, we're not. Never mind. I think I do need a single target spell though. This is not... What could I use? Like double strike or something? No, double strike would be awful. I need something that converts all my damage into elemental. Something like that. Okay. So we are on track to kill Piety in the next 15 minutes. Let's go do that. Yeah, I am enjoying Warlord's Mark now that I look at it. It makes my defense better. It's by a significant amount. It improves my defense significantly. I get 12% increased damage reduction. I get 12% additional elemental resistance. I mean, how can you say no to that? Versus the damage. We do lose out on damage, right? We lose out on attack speed and damage, but I mean, that's something I'll have to put up with. And hopefully, one day I can run both blasphemies. It would involve having to replace Hatred with Herald of Ash. But I'm not too opposed to that, actually. It might that might be fine. And we'll be able to save a lot more on mana costs. So I might do that. I might really do that. I'm starting to consider it now. And then I can run like 2 blasphemies or something. Each blasphemy costs 35%. Plus a herald, which is... Oh shoot, is a herald 25% or 30%? If it's 20%, I can make do with 10% of my mana. I don't think I ever run out of mana. Is that a thing? No, with this skill. It doesn't cost too much. Have you guys ever wondered what these doors are for? I mean, what's the point of a door if you have like an entrance right here? And it's not terrible. Like, I feel like it was intentionally done by GGG because they have had so much time to fix it now, and they haven't. Is it just like a joke? Is that what it is? I really don't know. Oh god, stuff is getting revived. Please stop. Oh, there's something there. And get 1 jeweler out of it. I guess it's worth my time. Alright, let's hurry and get to Piety. I don't want to just... Now, I'm considering skipping Cole altogether. Now that I think about it, fighting him, it'll be fun, right? It'll be silly, and that's what watching these videos is all about. Oh my god, but this is painful, man. Kinda don't want to do it, but I've already committed. Just don't kill me, please. Oh god. Please stop. Any hit is gonna kill me. I need to go look for some flash charges. I'll be back, Cole. I'll be back. I'm not done with you. Alright, there we go. We actually leached a lot of life from that. That was insane. Okay, let's heal up. And we're done.
Too much clutter.
Good, 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 good.
Yes, what is it?
So let's sell all this stuff. We're not gonna need it anymore. Oh. Oh wait, what? This one. All that. Where are my jewelers? Oh, here. Okay. And let's hurry and find piety. I feel like we're getting close. Oh, it doesn't look like it's here. What was that? Bladefall? Is there a boss? Oh, it doesn't seem too painful. That's a good thing. Okay. Alright, that wasn't bad. Easy Piranha's chest. Get me some coins. Man. I remember at the beginning of the league, these chests only gave me like 7 or 8 coins. Now they're giving me like 20 at a time. Would it actually drop more as you get into higher difficulties? Because if that's the case, what's the point of even bothering to do Piranha's chests early on when you can make so much more in higher levels? I guess lower levels, Kadiro sells you cheap stuff, maybe? I don't know. Speaking of Kadiro, we haven't found him in a while. Oh man, this temporal chains is pretty annoying. I can't catch stuff. Yeah, Warlord's Mark really is better than Poacher's Mark. We're getting really good regen from this. It's nice. And the Stone Golem helps too. 60 HP regen per second. It makes a pretty big difference. Okay, now we need to get to level 3 or level 2. There it is. It has to be here. Yeah. So there's the waypoint. And down to Lunaris level 2. One step closer to piety. Okay. So the secret with doing the piety levels is you just gotta find a way upstairs. Wherever that is. Oh my god, this is gonna be hard. I'm like stuck in a narrow corridor. And I have to fight Hodor. Or Hortus. Oh, this isn't bad actually. I can kind of deal with him here. Ow. Does hurt. A single target is pretty bad. Oh god. Alright, we did it. Let's open up the chest. And some more coins. Let's find our way upstairs. Is this it? It looks like it has potential. Nope. How about this? I like how there's just like a random chair sitting here. Apparently it's used for torture. In the middle of nowhere. Come on, guys. Come on, Piety, you can do better than that. This does not this is not good for the feng shui in this place. You can do better. Okay. I mean, what's the point of having a chair in the middle of the hallway? It's like it's a fire hazard, man. Okay, so now we want to keep going down towards the life wheel. I can't help but feel my build is very inefficient. I mean, I'm pathing through a lot of stat nodes. It feels like a lot of points are wasted. Maybe I could be using it better. I really haven't thought about it. And I think I would actually have to build, like, make a build, try out the different points before I figure out, you know, oh, this one is more efficient than the other. And like rearrange it and play around with it. I never bothered to do that. At this point, we're just winging it. Like, I have a general idea. Like, I like the life wheel, right? I like the Templar damage nodes. I like AoE nodes, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not really too sure what I'm doing. Iron Strangle the Moiling. I feel like this is like the second Iron Strangle that I've seen in a while. That name sounds very familiar. Alright. Gotta kill the titty bitches. Nope, nothing here. This one goes down, so this isn't it. So it must be over there somewhere. So the idea with Piety's Temple is you want to keep going upwards. And then eventually you will hit an exit. Where am I supposed to go though? What? I must have missed something. Maybe here? Yeah. Here it is. Should have just checked this corridor to begin with. Let's run across here real quick. Nothing to see here. I kind of wish I had more attack speed. I think attack speed really makes this build, you know, what it is. And it looks cooler too. So my end game sort of dream build or dream items is to have a sword or dagger or mace with really high attack speed and high elemental damage. Or high physical damage, sorry, which converts into high elemental damage. Ooh, Kadiro. A gold worm. Man, I would like to get me some gold worms. Oh, is it possible? 1,000 coins. I definitely don't have that. How much are gold worms worth? Let's figure that out first. POE.trade. Gold worm is being offered for 1,100 coins. That's like 15 chaos. So Gold worm. Nubuck boots. Buyout only. Online only. Gold worms are around 13 chaos. 13 to 15. So if I bought it, I would pretty much break even. Alright. Guess I'm not getting it. If I had the coins, I would do it. But since I don't, I would actually have to go out and buy coins online from other people. I will choose to refrain this time around. Save up for another day. It's really nice. I really like the Kadiro League since it makes getting unique items a lot easier. And that kind of caters to scrubs like me who, you know, don't have time to make a lot of currency to buy new items. Don't have a lot of time to farm these new items. Getting coins is like you can save up coins for something you really want. And that just seems like a really cool idea going forwards into the future. I'm sure they were playing. I'm sure GGG was playing around with money. That's why these coin, apparently these coin images like existed for a long time, but they were never implemented. So I'm sure they played around with it and then later on decided, maybe we just want to switch it to a bartering system. But the fact that it exists now, I like the idea of it. I hope it doesn't become too much of a, how do I want to say it? I hope there's enough of a coin sink that there doesn't end up, like, you don't end up having coin inflation, you know? Because once that happens, that's like the death of an economy, you know? That's how RMT works. So I mean, you could potentially have coins be valued at like, right now it's like 80 for a chaos. What happens is if it goes down to like 40 coins for a chaos? Or no, sorry. What happens if for one chaos you can get like 300 coins or something, right? Because there's so many on the market. It could potentially happen. So I hope there's enough balance in the game so that any coins you make out in the wild gets spent just as frequently. You never know though. There are a lot of coin hoarders out there. Okay, let's put a TP down. Okay, so the one thing I don't want Piety to step on are the ice ones. I can kind of tank the fire one, but I don't think I can tank the ice. Oh god, they're everywhere. Please don't go on it. Stop. Destroy this. Destroy the portal! Okay. Oh no, there's another one. I'm quite sure I can't tank her when she does that. Oh. Yeah, the ice shots are a problem. They really hurt. I would rather she go into the fire portals, so I can keep hitting her after she transforms. Okay, she's going for the fire one right now. Let's destroy the ice one right here. And Piety's gonna die soon. I think we're close. Very close. And she is dead. Okay. Let's go sell all this stuff. Another episode, another mission accomplished. That took us 45 minutes, which is pretty much, you know, on target of what we expected. Whoa. Yeah, it was on target, and we didn't go too fast, we didn't go too slow. I'm sure we could have gone faster, but I'm happy with how much we've done today. I think I'm gonna start uploading, and I already have. I'm going to start uploading these Path of Exiles episodes much more often, probably twice a day instead of once a day, just so that there's a little bit more content out there.
You want
I find I'm starting to play a lot more than, or a lot more in general, and I'm starting to form a backlog. So now's a good time to sort of release more episodes. At the same time, I want to play more varieties of games as well, not just Path of Exile. You know, there's Darkest Dungeon, Stardew Valley, Undertale, stuff like that. If there's any games that you guys would recommend that I play, please leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll take it into consideration. But that's it for this episode. We got through Piety. Next episode, we're going for Dominus. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/mnixplays for any updates on new episodes and live streams. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.